So, do you feel that you were even stuck when you were 5 years old?
I think so.
Okay. And when you say stuck, what is being stuck to you?
Um, Not who I'm supposed to be with or where I'm supposed to be.
Okay, so you don't know who you're supposed to be?
No, no. I felt stuck, meaning I felt stuck that I was in, like, I knew I wasn't happy with my parents.
Okay, not
and
happy with your parents.
mhm, and I knew that that would stifle me and keep me stuck, repressed.
And is there a reason why you weren't happy with your parents?
Well, my mother was beyond overbearing and controlling and scaremonger, and she was a screamer, and she would scare me, and yeah.
Okay. Mom was a screamer, overbearing.
I mean, she wasn't doing it. She was doing it to quote protect, right? So, don't do this. Don't go near sick people. Go near sick kids. You're gonna get it. She wasn't doing it like for
Was
no
she a little
reason.
bit on the hypochondriac?
Oh yeah.
Okay, there we go.
So I mean, and my sister, I have a twin sister. She was born with a hiatal hernia, and she almost died. So I think that heightened all of it for her. And she was a mother at a late age. So my guess is she probably had postpartum, and they didn't talk about that back then. Mhm.
Okay. I'm going to have you take some deep breaths. I know we talked about breathing the other day, and you don't like, do you have a problem with breathing?
No.
No? Okay, good. Well, this is going to be deep breathing. So, what we're going to do is we're going to get some of that trapped energy. We're going to help pull it up. So, I want you, if you feel emotional, angry, nauseated, we're going to push through that because it's those feelings. Let me look at my notes really quick. Uh, 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 um.
Plus, my mother had moved from a big city to a small town, and she didn't really know anybody here. So I think that made her feel a little alienated.
Was your dad with you?
Yes,
Okay.
my parents were religious, especially my father was religious.
Did you go to church there and meet people? Did she meet people at church?
Actually, they were Jewish, so she tried, but I
Oh,
don't know.
wait, I'm sorry. Do Jewish people don't go to church?
No, it's synagogue. I mean, it is a church, but it's called synagogue.
Synagogue. Okay, to me, they're going something. It's the place.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to have you take some deep breaths in through your nose. I'm going to have you hold it for 4 seconds, and then I'm going to have you exhale for 4 seconds out through your mouth. All right. And we're going to build it up. And the purpose of breathing is to help wherever those trapped muscles are. Let me ask you, from 1 to 10, how are you feeling right this moment? 10 being the worst.
I mean, I don't feel bad, so I'm pretty neutral. Maybe, I mean, if I talk about it, it's upsetting, but overall, I don't feel bad. So,
Okay. Do you feel it anywhere in your body?
are we talking about how do I feel in general? Or are we talking about how do I feel about the story?
Just how do you feel in general? Because you said that you're not, you're feeling stuck.
Yeah,
So that
I feel,
stuck
yeah.
feeling, where
Okay,
do
I
you
see what you're
feel
saying.
stuck in your body?
I feel it a lot in my clavicle area
Okay.
and my hips, my pelvis. So if I'm thinking about feeling stuck, I probably on a scale of probably a 7.
Okay. All right, let's get back to breathing. So we're going to have you breathe in through your nose and hold it for 4 seconds. We're going to raise it to 6 seconds, and we're going to raise it to 10 seconds. So go ahead and let it out through your mouth. Ooh, and when you let go, I want you to really feel it. Like, ah, does that make sense?
Yeah.
And so breathe in through your nose. And we're going to help you hold it for 4 seconds. And then you're going to breathe for 4 seconds. Ah, let it out. We're going to have you breathe in for 4 seconds. Hold it for 4 seconds. And then breathe out for 4 seconds. Ah. My neighbors probably wonder what I'm doing in here. Okay, now we're going to raise it to 10 seconds. Are you good at holding your breath?
I am. I used to be a swimmer.
Okay. How long has it been since you swam?
A long time, but I still have really good, I can hold my breath a long time.
Okay. Did you hold your breath a lot when you were a child?
I did. I was also a gymnast and I'd hold my breath.
So you didn't breathe. So holding on. You're holding on to something when you don't breathe properly, like when you're like you're not breathing.
Yeah.
So, anyways, let's go for the 10 seconds. Breathe in. Hold it for 10 seconds. And then when you exhale, I want you just like, let it out. And I'm going to ask you some questions, and I'm going to feel it, and I'm going to just know. But when did the first feeling, just close your eyes. Have you keep breathing, but breathe normal now. I want you to just be in your heart center, which is in your chest. If you need to put your hands on your chest, make sure you're not thinking. And feel, when was the first time that you felt stuck as a child? So it's going to be before 5 years old. When was the first time you felt stuck?
You're going to laugh, but I've done a lot of meditations, deep meditations,
Yeah.
and I've actually gone to a regression where I've actually been in the womb because I wanted to know what my conflict with my twin sister is, why she doesn't talk to me.
I'm not
Anyway,
going to laugh. I've heard it all.
okay,
I've pretty much
so
heard it.
in the womb, my sister wasn't eating at the end. She ended up having a hiatal hernia. So my guess is she just couldn't, I don't know why, but she wasn't absorbing, whatever. So she looked like she was getting smaller while I was getting bigger, right? And I was freaking out and I was scared. So I felt stuck in that womb. Like, it's like I wanted to get out and say, hey, somebody help.
So this is where you started feeling stuck.
Mhm.
And feel into that. So you've already done the regression work, but it doesn't feel like you cleared it.
No, I didn't.
Wait, hold on.
Well, I did it myself, so I didn't know what I didn't want to feel that again, right?
Okay, when you went through the regression therapy, did it help?
I did it myself. I didn't do any therapy.
I know, but you did it yourself. Did it help? Did you feel
Yes, it helped seeing that.
okay?
Um,
So what you want to do is, I'm going to help you here. Just close your eyes and feel that you're in the womb. Feel, because this is gestational stuff. You're in the womb and you're seeing your sister. She's having a hard time. Do you feel that this is your fault?
um,
Are
I don't
you
think I felt it was my fault. I felt like I needed to notify somebody, like I needed to help and I couldn't get the help.
okay? So this is where you feel stuck.
Oh,
Does that make sense?
it does, and it makes sense why I always feel like nobody's helping me.
Yeah. So
Wow,
feel
that's
into that.
profound.
What's that?
That's profound. I mean, you're gonna laugh. I'm trying to buy a car, and it's a high-end car, and nobody's helping me. It's like, are you people nuts? I'm trying to buy a nice car here. Why aren't you calling me back?
Yeah, you put a block up. There's a block
Crazy.
of you're feeling stuck and you're not getting help in anywhere in your life because
It's
of this
true.
one incident. Yeah. So let's play into that. We're going to do some breathing and feel that, oh my God, I'm feeling, I'm help. I'm sorry.
Helpless.
You feel helpless. Okay. I'm not supposed to put words in your mouth because I want you
Oh,
to
no, it is.
identify it.
Oh, 100%.
All right. So feel into that. I feel at that moment you're trying to ask for help, but you're in the womb. You can't. And you created this block of I'm stuck. And now you're stuck for the rest of your life because you can't help your sister. You can't get help. So feel into that.
Hmm.
Close your eyes and take some deep breaths in and let it out. And I'm going to have you say, do you feel more stuck or you feel more helpless? Like you can't ask anybody for help. Do you feel like, oh, I
It's
can't
both,
help,
but it's
helpless? I
more
mean, but what
stuck.
feels stronger to you?
Stuck.
Stuck. Okay. So you're feeling stuck. So I want you to say, in between breathing, I'm going to have you say, I let go of feeling stuck. I want you to say it out loud. I let go of feeling stuck.
So in between breathing in and out.
So when you exhale, as soon as you exhale, I let go of feeling stuck, and you're going to breathe in and hold it for 10 seconds and let it go. Because that's where that stuck feeling is, either in your pelvis, in your chest. We're going to help let it go. And just feel that you're still in that womb, and that little girl needs to let it go. It's okay to let it go because she's holding you back from living life. All right, so let's start. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. Say, I let go of this stuck feeling.
I let go of this stuck feeling.
Breathe in. Hold it. Where do you feel it more? When you exhale,
My
just feel
pelvis.
where in the pelvis. Okay. And that would make sense because you're in the womb, right? I let go of
Ah,
the stuck feeling.
oh my God. I have a fibroid, and maybe that's the manifestation of it there.
It's trying to tell you something, that something's going on in the womb. All right. I let go of feelings. I let go of what sounds better to you. I let go of feeling stuck, or I let go of the stuck feeling.
I let go and feel stuck.
You don't feel stuck?
I let go of feeling stuck.
Thank you. Okay, so when you say that, I want you to breathe in, and we're just going to keep going. I let go of feeling stuck.
I
And
let go
feel,
of feeling stuck.
I want you to see, this is where the inner child work comes. You're seeing yourself in the womb, feeling helpless. She can't do anything. She needs to do something. So she's kind of stiffening up and feeling stuck. She's kind of frozen, right? I
Frozen.
let go of feeling stuck.
I let go of feeling stuck.
Breathe in. And breathe out. I let go of feeling stuck.
I let go of feeling stuck. I'm so angry.
Why are you angry?
Angry at my sister.
Why are you angry at your sister? Oh, as in the womb?
Mm-hmm. Because she's not eating.
Why
Or
don't you?
getting bigger. She's not getting big like me.
Okay, so when you were in the womb and you did this before, did you ask her why she's not eating?
No, I didn't ask.
Why don't you ask her now? Okay, so just close your eyes and feel yourself in the womb. Because you've done this, you've been there before on your own. Can you see, feel why she's not eating?
She said it hurts.
Why does it? And this is where she's got the hiatal hernia. That's why she's not eating. So do you understand that you're angry with your sister and she's in pain. And it's not her fault. She didn't stop eating because of any reason, but she's in pain. And this could be why you have this relationship with your sister.
Yep,
Can you feel that?
I
Can you
can.
feel that relationship you have with your sisters because you're angry?
Yes,
Ready to let go of that anger?
yes.
Okay, so breathe in. We're going to work on this anger right now. Feel that that's part of your stuckness. Okay, so I'm going to have you breathe in and let go and say, I let go of this anger.
I let go of this anger.
Breathe in and let it out. I let go of this anger.
I let go of this anger. It wasn't her fault.
It's not her fault. It's
She
not
was.
her fault. You've been blaming her for so long. It's not her fault.
Now I feel guilty.
It's okay. Let it go. We're here to let it go. Are you writing this down?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure you weren't texting. So
No!
I just want to make
No, I'm
sure.
taking notes. No, I'm
Okay,
upset.
good. Okay, so you blamed her.
I mean, I never would have in a million years admitted that to myself, I mean.
You're doing great. You're doing great. All right, so you're blaming her. Do you feel that you're ready to let go?
Yes.
Do you blame yourself at all for this?
I blame myself that I couldn't help her.
Okay, so we're going to work on it's not your fault. So I want you to say, it's not my fault.
It's not my
It's not
fault.
my fault. And breathe in every time you say that and let it go. It's not my fault.
It's not my fault.
You've
It's
been
not my fault.
blaming your sister, been blaming yourself for so long that this is what's kept the sister relationship and your
It'll be
twins.
interesting to see what happens, yeah.
Keep breathing, let it go. It's not my fault.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
It's not
It's
my
not my
fault.
fault.
Make sure you breathe in every time
You're
because
right.
we're loosening it up. We're
I
letting
can't.
it go.
I hold my breath when I get upset.
Yeah, that's because you're stuffing the pain down. So make sure you keep breathing.
It's not my fault.
It's not your fault. I can feel it's coming up.
Me
It's
too.
not your fault. Let it
It's not my
go.
fault.
It's not your fault.
It's not my fault. Whew.
Not your fault.
It's not my fault. I got a little dizzy.
Keep going through it. It's coming up. It's not my
Not my
fault.
fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
Keep breathing in between. You saying that because
Yeah.
we're pulling it up.
It's heavy. It's not my fault. Whew.
I'm going to have you take one deep breath in and hold it for as long as you can to really pick up what's going on. See if you can hold it for 30 seconds.
This is upsetting.
You're going to feel amazing. I know it's what's been holding you back all this time.
I think so.
Just let it all go.
Okay.
15 seconds. Oh, are you still holding?
No.
Okay, we're going to have you hold it for 30 seconds. Just breathe in and hold it for as long as you can. You said you can hold your breath for a long time, but if you can't, just because now we're loosening up, might be a little harder and more uncomfortable. When it gets uncomfortable, that means it's working. You got 15 seconds. And just feel that you're ready to let this pain go that you've been holding on to since you're in the womb. This is beautiful. All right, let it go slowly and feel that you're letting this pain go. I'm going to have you
Wow,
breathe
that
in
felt good.
again. Oh, we'll let you. You ready to do it again?
Well, it's interesting because it's like I saw the end, but it was the end of that part of me. Like, it was like the death of that part of me.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Like, I
Yes.
was afraid she was going to die, right?
And you kind of felt like you died inside.
I thought I was dying watching her die.
Yeah. Because you felt helpless
Right.
and not being and then you got angry. So share with me what's going on with your pelvis right now. How does the pain feel?
Well, it's not really pain. It wasn't like I had pain there. It was more tightness.
Tightness? Do you
Yeah.
still feel that tightness?
Yeah. Not in the same place though. Now it's more on my hips than in the pelvis.
Okay.
More on the sides.
Good.
Yeah.
Then it's slowly shifting. So I'm going to have
Yeah.
you keep breathing.
Yeah.
Hold your breath for 30 seconds. And as you exhale, as soon as you exhale, I want you to ask, what do I need to let go of to start living life? What do I need to let go of? What is holding you back?
The anger.
So you still have the anger. So we're going to focus on that anger. Are you angry still at your sister, or are you angry at yourself?
Not sure. Hang on. I'm angry at myself. I'm angry at myself that I couldn't fix it.
Okay, let's take some deep breaths in and focus on letting go of that anger, because you don't need to hold on to it anymore. This is the past.
I know. So weird. I couldn't fix her.
Hold it and just feel where that anger is in your body. And
It's
it's
in my
time
hips.
to, in your hips, let go of that anger.
Ooh, that's weird. It's so tight.
Yeah, let it go. You've been holding on to anger for how old? You said you're 62? So, sorry, for 50, 6. So you've been holding on for a long time and it's finally caught up to you. It's ready to let go. Those hips are ready to move.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I want you to say it out loud. I let go of this anger.
I let go of this anger that I couldn't fix
Breathe
myself.
in
Let go of this anger.
and let it go. I let go of this
I
anger.
let go of this anger that I couldn't fix my sister.
I let go of the anger.
Let go of this anger that I couldn't fix my sister.
I let go of the anger.
Let go of the anger.
I want to hear you breathing. And when you breathe in, I want you to hold it. And when you exhale, I want that anger to come out. When you exhale, ah, all right, because it's really going to take effect when you put meaning into it. Coughing is a good sign. Breathe in. It just means it's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
I let go of this anger. Ah,
I let go of this anger.
breathe in. Feel that
I let
anger
go of
coming up
this
out of your
anger.
hips. Feel it lifting up and out of your hips. I let go of this anger.
I let go of this anger.
Ah,
Ah.
you feel that when you have meaning, it really makes a difference.
I let go of this anger. I feel like I have to punch or squeeze a tennis ball.
If that works, squeeze something, squeeze your wrist.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, squeeze. Inhale. I let go of this
I let go
anger.
of this anger.
I let go of this anger. Then breathe in.
It's hard for me to get angry.
It's okay. It's because it's in your hips. When you pull it up, it'll come out. That's what the breathing is, loosening it all up, and it's going to flush it out through the exhaling.
I
I
let
let
go
go
of
of
this
the
anger.
anger. Ah, I
Ah,
let go of the anger.
I let go of the anger.
Breathe in. I'm going to have you hold it this time. Let's see how long you can hold it to really feel it when you let go. I let go of the
I
anger.
let go of the anger.
Try and hold it for 30 seconds. Okay, I'll hold time for you. Can you hold it for 30 seconds?
No,
Okay, that's okay. That means it's trying to hold on. That's why.
yeah, probably. It's like there's a weird confusion feeling.
Yeah, because you've been holding on to it for so long that it's going to get a little uncomfortable right now, but we can let it go. If when you're ready, if anything else comes up, let me know. So keep
I'm just
going because your resistance is going to kick in. You've been holding on for a long time and you didn't know what the problem was. So
right.
I let go of the anger.
I let go of
Breathe
the
in,
anger.
breathe in, and hold it as long as you can.
What does holding it do?
Breathing, holding on to it is just keeping you stuck. Breathing helps loosen up the stuck energy.
But
And when
why
you
do I have to
exhale,
hold my breath? Right. Why do I have to?
oh, because the oxygen is getting to the tight muscles to loosen them up.
Oh, I didn't
See,
know
right
that.
now you're going through resistance. Your body's like, no, I don't want to hold on to it. So the longer you hold on, the better. It's like an oxygen claw coming in and grabbing onto the pain, and it's going to let it go.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
That's why when you see a lot of people not breathing properly, when you hold your breath, you're holding the pain down. So when you start
Oh,
doing that as an infant or a child, you started, you stopped breathing properly because you wanted to hold the pain in because you didn't understand. So let's get back to I let go of this anger. And again, remember, I'm recording this. So if you need to go back into your notes, I can send this recording to you.
okay.
I let go of this anger. Breathe in. Think of this anger. You're ready to let it go.
I let go of this anger.
Hold it as long as you can. And when you exhale, just like try and get some noise to come out. So this anger knows you're serious. You want to let it go. Take control of that anger. You want it to leave your body. Say it out loud. I let go of this anger.
I just figured something important out.
Go ahead. What?
That I don't like to get angry because my mother was an anger monster. So when people yell, or you're not yelling, but when I don't like getting angry. I don't like feeling angry. I mean, it takes a lot to get me angry. There has to be a lot of somebody
I
really,
understand that
yeah.
also. Um, Let me ask you a question really quick,
Is
because
there something else? Is there another way to let it go?
um ask, is this anger I'm holding on to mine?
Ah, good question. Wow, that's a really good question. Wow. Wow. It's not mine.
Whose is it?
I think it's my sister's.
Yes, that's what I got. Okay. So she has her own issues also. So say it, I'm ready to let go of my sister's anger.
Wow, this is weird. I mean, I never would have ever come up with that. Like, that never would have hit me. I can hang on. I feel now that I can get angry and that I can let it go. So
Great.
I'm going to hold my breath for 30 seconds
Okay.
and then
I'm
I'm going
gonna
to let
count.
it go. And then I'm going to yell out, I let go of my sister's anger. Is that okay?
Perfect. Yes. We're at 15 seconds. Good.
I let go of my sister's anger.
Breathe in. Hold it as long as you can. You're at 15 seconds. You're doing great.
I let go of my sister's anger. All right. That's why, remember, it was in my hips and in my collarbone?
Yes.
This is releasing, actually.
Good.
And the most interesting thing that just happened was I'm attached to animals. I do a lot of shamanic meditation with animals. And I just heard outside, I just heard a blue jay twice. And that's the throat chakra, the color blue, being able to speak up and talk, voice your opinion, whatever, whatever. Because I was told to shut up my whole life. So um, that's interesting that that just happened. So I felt a really big release here, my throat, my collarbone. So I don't
Perfect.
feel tightness there anymore. And I know we were supposed to be releasing, maybe there wasn't as much in my hips as I thought. And it was this that needed to also. What do you think?
So why don't you ask, what do I need to let go of? So really quick. So sometimes you hold on because you're in the womb with your sister. You're holding on to her pain. Ask, is there? Let's see. Ask, is there? What do I need to let go of to get unstuck? Or no, I'm sorry. What do I need to let go of to live life?
Okay. What do I need to let go of to live life? Oh, it's just this boomerang thing between us.
The what?
The boomerang that's between my sister and I. I think we both
Boomerang?
kind of knew that we had this cuckoo, we were going to come into this cuckoo clock of a mother on some level. And I think we're just throwing the boomerang at each other. Like, you take it, you take it, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Like
so
you.
ask, how do I let go of that boomerang
Mhm.
effect?
All right. Oof. How do I let go of this boomerang effect? Well, it was pretty simple. Just said, just drop it. Don't play the game. Wow. That's pretty simple, but I was so enmeshed in that game, that dynamic.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing just between breathing and understanding. Um,
Just drop the boomerang. Well, because that happened with all my relationships, right? Well, you don't
right.
know, but
It's just cycles. You've already learned
right. Well,
everything
yeah.
in the womb, and it just was the same life, different person, different day, until you let go of that boomerang effect.
And I would put up with the boomerang being thrown at me too many times with people too.
Because you
Like
didn't
they
know
say, take
how.
my shit, take my shit, you hold on to it. And I'm like, okay, let me hang on to it. And then they just wait for me to fix their problems. Crazy. I mean,
So
it's
did you
crazy
say
when I
you
say it
fix other people's problems?
all the time.
And you know why you do that is because you couldn't fix your sister. So you felt needed. Uh, and that's what made you feel good is helping everybody else. But you couldn't help your sister, which you stopped wanting help for yourself because you felt that it's your fault.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's profound. But the easiest visual is I see a boomerang, right? And I don't have to play that game. I don't have to play the boomerang game. I can just drop it and try to have healthy relationships with healthy people. Or what do you think if what if somebody throws me a boomerang and I
You have
still
the
want
choice
help?
to catch it or not.
Good point. Okay. You're right. It's still my choice.
Before it wasn't your choice.
It wasn't.
I mean, it was always your choice, but you just felt you had to play the game.
Yes. Ah. Well, it is a very codependent, I hate to use that word, but it's a different relationship when you have a twin. It's hard to explain. So of course you want to have a good relationship, right? You want to be close with that person. You want them to
I
be
don't know
happy.
any twins that have a good relationship. I mean,
Really?
I don't. And
Oh
it
wow, that's good. I'm glad you said that because I watch it. I'm stuck on that fantasy of that TV show where they move in together and they marry twins and they live happily ever after and everybody's
oh,
happy.
I'm sure it's out there. I just don't come across where they're that close, whether they're identical. I mean, I even know ones that are identical. Are you identical twins?
Supposedly, supposedly.
And but it just surprises me. I would think that because you're identical, you want to be close, but they're not. And then I know ones that are a boy and a girl, or they're they're different eggs. I don't know what you call that. And
Fraternal.
so yeah, I guess it just depends on your upbringing and what's going on. So how are you feeling right this moment? Do you feel lighter?
I definitely do. Yes, 100%.
So ask yourself, what is keeping me from living life today?
What is keeping me from living life today? I got don't pick up that boomerang.
Don't pick up.
Well, because I waste so much of my time with other people and their stuff and helping and fixing them. I mean, there's nothing wrong with helping people, but when it's not a reciprocal relationship, it's very,
Let me ask you, do you accept help or do you push it away?
that's a very good question. I honestly, I don't know the answer to that.
Why don't you ask, am I ready to accept help?
Am I ready to accept help? Well, I really feel that in my belly button area. Probably because my mother couldn't help me with anything. And I know the
Okay, well,
belly button area. Hmm.
and also remember, you couldn't help your sister,
Yeah.
therefore you felt that you couldn't get help either.
Oh. 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 Maybe I felt like a failure, you mean?
I don't want to put words in your mouth. Why don't you go in and like ask, why won't I accept help? Why won't I accept help?
Why won't I accept help? Why won't I accept help? Because my mother told me I don't need anything.
Okay, this is in the womb. You need to go back farther.
Why won't I accept help? Well, I didn't need any help in the womb.
And you said your mom said you don't need help.
Yeah,
Oh, did your sister have health issues after she was born?
a little bit. Yep.
And okay,
I mean, she just had eating issues. She didn't want to eat.
did that make you feel that you were unimportant because she needed more attention?
Well, it's not that she needed it. She got it. I literally was abandoned. I mean, I literally was.
No, I understand, but I'm asking as that inner child, did she feel unimportant?
My sister?
You, you,
Oh,
you as a little girl, when your
yeah.
mother was telling you you don't